If you are like most of us, you probably believe that success came from being indispensable in the organization. Be the one who delivers, be the one who solves problems, be the one people can trust when things begin to wobble. That feels like the right path, and for a long time it is. But here's the truth. Being indispensable may be the very thing that is killing your career. Now, before you think I'm telling you to stop working hard, wait. There is a specific reason why your hard work is also becoming your trap. That is the competence myth. It is the assumption that if you continue to perform well, growth will naturally follow. But while you are still playing by that old rule, the organization is evolving too. It no longer rewards the person simply because he is the stabilizing force, the one who carries the weight, absorbs the friction, and keeps things from breaking up. It now starts rewarding something else. Does this sound like your current role? If you feel like the shock absorber of your department, listen to what happens next. Because this is where most people lose the promotion game. Before we go further, we need to understand the role of the stabilizer and why he suffers from what I call the invisible labor paradox. What does that mean? It means a stabilizer spends enormous time preventing disruption, absorbing friction, keeping things from breaking. His work is real, but much of it is hidden. For him, success is measured by what does not happen. No escalation, no breakdown, no visible failure. And that is exactly the problem. Because when disruption is prevented, the labor behind that stability remains unseen. The tragic part of this unseen labor is this. Processes are not constantly reviewed because the thinking becomes, why fix when nothing's broken, right? But what appears to be a working process is often a person compensating for a weak one. Stability is being produced manually, not structurally. And here's the kicker. The system is designed to reward the person who fixes the fire, not the person who prevented it. As complexity grows, the strain of constant containment eventually starts to exceed what one person can absorb. At some point, the system ruptures. Problems finally rise to the surface. This is when the reformer is brought in. He's the one who gets seen leading the fix. He becomes associated with change, improvement, and the future. He is often viewed as a next runner, not the stabilizer, not the man who spent years quietly holding things together. That is the invisible labor paradox. The person who prevented the damage is rarely the one who gets credit when the system is finally repaired. The stabilizer preserves continuity. The reformer gets the credit for change. Are you a stabilizer or are you the reformer? Let me know in the comments below. I am Venkatachalam Vishwanathan and this is the Relevance Trap.